Hello and welcome, beautiful moon sister. This is the full moon ceremony for November, and today, with the power of the full moon and the cedarwood essential oil, we will celebrate, we will realign, refocus, and release disappointments. So this is the topic for today. We will use the cedarwood essential oil, which has a really grounding effect that reminds us and connects us to our inner strength and the earth, like the cedarwood, to give us back the inner power that resides within us to handle all these disappointments or whatever you might feel like is overwhelming, where you need to release these attachments and focus again on your inner truth, your own inner truth and power. So the full moon really illuminates what was in the dark, and now we can easier connect to what is it that disappoints us, what is it that overwhelms us, and really release that and connect back to our inner truth and the present moment. So this is a journey to really honor our own experience, and cedarwood is really also an oil both for our personal experience within that, and also the community aspect. It's an oil for community, and sometimes if you think about the emotional effect from cedarwood, sometimes when you feel disappointed, there are also like feelings that come up like loneliness or isolation, and you really don't want to pass this by without acknowledging and learning from these experiences, and at the same time use the cedarwood essential oil to embrace this fully and learn from these experiences. So the cedarwood is beautiful because it really reminds us to root deeply into the earth, like the cedarwood tree. And it encourages us to stand tall and be resilient. So this oil is truly a gift because it reminds us to, especially if you are overwhelmed and feel the weight of responsibilities, that you can declutter refocus and realign with your inner strength and what really, really matters for you. So in the spirit of the cedarwood oil, we will use it tonight in this ceremony to release disappointments, both the personal and the collective, strengthen our inner power, our inner truth, getting more clarity, and also honoring the circle that we create through time and space, and inviting also at the same time the energy of the full moon. So disappointments can sometimes feel like that we want to push them away, that they do not serve us, but today we really want to embrace them as a teacher, something that we can learn from, and that's why this is truly a gift if you go on this journey, and I'm super excited for you to be here with me tonight. So grab your moon journal or something to write on, a cup of herbal tea or ceremonial cacao. If you haven't watched the intro video, you can do so. And without further ado, let's start with the ceremony. I'm so honored to have you here with me, and enjoy your journey. I welcome you to the circle. I'm so honored to have you here. Find a quiet place and enjoy. Let's start with some cleansing. Maybe you want to stretch a little bit. I don't know about your week, but mine was filled up with a lot of things. So sit down, breathe deeply. So, let's sing the Cacao song together. Or your herbal tea, take it in your hands and hold it in front of your heart, connecting with Mother Earth. Just hold it. And after the cacao prayer, you can put something into your cup, the intention of tonight. What is your intention with this circle today? Cacaocita la medicina, cacaocita la iririri. Cacaocita la medicina, cacaocita la iririri. Necesito cura, cura la iririri. Limpia, limpia, spiritito, limpia, limpia, laiririri. Cacaocita la medicina, cacaocita, laiririri. Cacaocita la medicina, cacaocita, laiririri. Sana, sana, corazoncito, sana, sana, laiririri. Abra, abra, corazoncito, abra, abra, laiririri. And this is the cacao prayer. Great cacao spirit, I humbly ask you to be our ally and walk with us in harmony and balance. Spirits of cacao, enter our hearts. Help us expand our capacity to love and to connect with others and each other. May we learn from your mysteries as we receive your medicine in gratitude and respect for many years to come. With this cup of cacao, I open the circle and welcome everyone who's joining. Imagine someone to your left and your right, and then extending a big circle. Because we are all connected. Tonight we are gathered here in unity to honor our sisterhood and the connection we have to all that is. I welcome the element of fire into our circle. I welcome you from the east like the rising sun. You give us light and help us in our transformation. May you share your wisdom with us tonight. Welcome. I welcome the element of water. I welcome you from the south. Like the endless oceans, we can dwell in the depths of our souls. May we find healing and inspiration within, so we can bring our light into the world. I welcome the element of earth. I welcome you from the west, like the strong and steady mountains and valleys. You teach us patience and strength. You nurture and protect us. Mother Earth, welcome into our circle. I welcome the element of air. I welcome you from the east, from the north. I welcome you from the north, like the northern wind. We can hear the whispers of our ancestors. May we find the connection and the wisdom within. And I welcome Spirit into the center of our circle. May you be present, and may all energies and spirits joining us here tonight serve the highest good of ourselves and the highest good of all. Welcome. Aloha. And so it is. So now that there is a circle of light around us, you can imagine that as well. I hope you have something to write with you, and you can simply also just start writing the date and that it's the full moon and your intention that you put into the cup. You can also write down the zodiac sign. I always do that too, to learn those different aspects of the full moon. And to date. can finish writing your intention. So we can also sing another song before we start with the oil. I just need some cardamom oil. I forgot to put in my cacao. It's so good. So, disappointment. Yeah. Everyone experiences it, so it's a natural part of our life. And maybe already something has come to you while you started with the ceremony. So we will give this some space and have some reflection questions. So we can work through this. Okay. So if you have the oil, if you don't, I mean, imagination is everything you need. So Google how the cedarwood tree looks like and how you can connect with this tree on an energetical level. Take a few drops in your hands, in your palm, and then you just rub it and hold it over your nose and breathe it in. Really fill up your belly and your lungs to the top. So first into your belly. And hold it before you release. And the last time. What a beautiful aroma. So let's begin with our visualization and releasing. We imagine yourself standing right under a huge cedarwood tree, old and very strong still. And you can feel the bark, and you can breathe in the fresh air with these beautiful aromas of this tree. And you can give it a hug if you want to, or just lean into and connect with this amazing, powerful energy of the cedarwood. And while you're there, you can look onto the ground, and there are cones that have fallen from the cedarwood. And you can take one or two into your hands and see what they represent in terms of your disappointments. And you can hold them for a while and learn from them, connect with it, give thanks and with gratitude before you put them back on the ground, where they eventually will turn into earth and go back. So spend some time exploring one cone or two, as many as you like, the next few minutes, until you put them back onto the earth, onto the ground, to release them. So, when you feel that you have got some reflections also on what you learned from this experience, or the emotions that are connected with this disappointment or overwhelm, feel free to acknowledge and give thanks to the earth absorbing these energies, creating new things, nourishment for new life to come into this world. Like for us, let's use the experience as an amplifier for the things that are important to us, so we can nurture those. And when you're ready, we can share this affirmation together. I release my And when you're ready, you can say this affirmation together with me. And if you want, you can open your eyes, but I release my disappointments and ground myself in strength and love. You might want to give thanks to the cedarwood tree that you connected with during this visualization, Mother Earth, or anything else you experienced. Beautiful. Now, you can take another drop in your hand if you want to, and we can do some writing. So feel free to write down and reflect on your experience. What did you like? How did you feel? And essentially what is it you want to take with you further now? What is it that you can use from this contrast that you experienced with this disappointment to what clarity do you have? Like, how do you want things to be? And feel free to write it down, and if there's anything else that's still within you, or just for the purpose of also physically transforming it, you can write it on a piece of paper, and if you have, you can burn it in a fireproof bowl, and we can do that too. So yeah, feel free to do some writing. So whenever you're ready, you can put this in there and get something to burn it. Let's do it together. Now. So what have you learned? What have you learned? Going on now forward. So that was really nice. I feel like the very calm energy and the old wise cedarwood, stable and really grounding energy. Definitely an oil I will use more in the future. It has some other benefits as well. So with the essential oils, you always learn something new when you use them. But what a beautiful aroma. It's like super, super mild. It's really not, you know, it's so beautiful, soft, earthy. That's how I would describe it. Really, really nice. Beautiful reminder. If you have an oracle deck, you can use it. If you don't, I will take a card for you as well. And let's ask the cards to give us some advice on how to move on with this into the future. The lessons we learned from disappointments. I got the card Remothering. Let me read this for you. Remothering. She or he will always be with you. The little one, the child in you that came into the world entirely innocent, entirely dependent and vulnerable, as a newly opened flower. The seed of who you were remains within the essence. Experiences, loves, and losses that have formed you into the being you are today, just as soft, tender, and powerful as she always was. When your body was tiny, you had no choice but to accept the parenting of those who were around you. Howsoever that love looked and felt, it was the environment that you grew in. It gave you strengths and weaknesses as you learned to survive and your body grew. As an adult, it is you who are responsible for the environment that the inner child dwells within. You are parent to that one with his wants and needs, wounds and joys. Be kind if you can. Give love. It is so easy to be impatient and hard with that child. Sometimes our emotional responses are terribly inconvenient. When we hoped to feel strong and empowered, we may feel ashamed and fearful. Take the time to love, feel in and deeply hold that one within, then allow yourself to move, act, and create in the world as an adult with all the rich tapestry of feeling that you carry. Be a safe haven, strong enough to act whatever the feelings are that arise, and soft and patient enough to listen and give the love and respect that inner child deserves. A good parent, responsible and wise, with the bright sparkle of childhood still twinkling in your eyes. I feel like the remothering for disappointment, in the sense of these disappointments, it feels for me like more that when we feel disappointed, we might connect with those energies or frequencies that are much stronger in a child, right? So when we are adults, we kind of know that that's just sometimes the way it is, but still we feel the disappointment. So we need to remember to embrace or to give love and respect to ourselves when we feel that way, and be not too harsh with ourselves, because we do feel what we feel. And at the same time, remember that we have that strength within us to move past it and see the experience for what it is and learn from it, so we can grow and move on with our lives in richer, more fulfilled and balanced way than we might have walked our path in life before, path of life before. So that's how I read this card. You might want to comment below. What do you think about remothering? Beautiful. Thank you so much for being with me here tonight. We can start to round up. So let's continue our journey. We have released what is not serving us anymore and integrated it into ourselves with the lessons learned, so we can move on, and with the intention that we set today, with the support of the full moon and the cedarwood energy, this grounding energy, we have renewed ourselves and strengthened. So in the last minutes, connect with the intention that you had. Give thanks. Give thanks to yourself and to Mother Earth supporting us, the universe. Breathe, release, release. And you might want to stretch. And if you haven't, you might want to drink up your cacao or today we can finish off with the Savage Daughter song to kick off this new energy within us now that we have space for more. You might want to write down your reflections on that remothering card. I do also write that often down. Before we do some music. And close the circle. So feel free to keep writing while I close the circle. I thank Spirit for being with us here tonight, sharing your energy and your consciousness with us, releasing our disappointments, guiding us, supporting us, connecting us together in this circle. Yeah, closing this circle, and I thank the element of air, earth, water, and fire, and all energies and spirits connecting with that had joined us here tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I thank you for being with me in this circle here today, whenever and wherever that might be for you. But it is now, and that is what I imagine for these ceremonies through time and space, that we really can shift our energies and with that support your community, your family, humanity, and Earth with those experiences. So have a beautiful journey until the new moon, and I'll see you in the next ceremony and video there. Thank you so much. So, Savage Daughter from Ekaterina Shelohova. Let's dance. Woo! Mother, savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, curves sharp stones. I am my mother, savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child is a savage. She looks at her romance in the colors of stones, in the faces of cats, and in the pulling of feather, in the dancing of fire, in a corner of old moans. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child in the darkness. She sings heathen songs by the light of the moon, and watches the stars and renames the planets, and dreams she can reach them with a song and a brew. Into this world through blood and through pain, and deep in our bones your lungs are waking. Sing them with voices of thunder and rain. We are our